Nasagot mo na ba ang module mo? Huwag kang mangangamba, panoorin mo ito. Hello there, grade 9 students. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Are you excited for our third lesson now?
Aye, aye!
I can hear you. Well then, let's begin.
Uy, tara na. Shh, lika na.
Alright, so let us start our third topic or third lesson for the first quarter. Okay. So just like our previous lesson, English 9 quarter 1 week 3 is a learning activity sheet. For this week, our learning competency is employ appropriate communicative styles for various situations: intimate, casual, conversational, consultative, and frozen. So the key terms are communicative styles, situations, intimate, casual, conversational, consultative, and frozen. Alright, how much familiar are you when it comes to the term communication? How often do you communicate with the people around you at home or with your friends, through your social media accounts, through your teachers whenever there are some topics which you don't understand in your modules? Communication. The term communication is, let me say, an important characteristic we humans possess. Unlike the other entities in the world, unlike insects, unlike animals, they cannot communicate. Perhaps they do communicate with each other, but we are not really very much familiar about it. We do not know if they have a language or they use a particular dialect to talk with each other. We do not know whether meow meow means hello, ow ow means hi, or whatever. But there's one thing sure, we humans can communicate. It's either non-verbal or verbal. So when we say non-verbal, through our eyes, eye contact, the way we frown, the way we smile, the way we move our brows, these are non-verbal gestures. And of course, verbally using our language, whether it's English, Filipino, our mother tongue, our dialects, or whatever. Now, the way we communicate with people varies depending upon the situation. And of course, we communicate depending upon the people we talk to. We communicate differently with our parents. We communicate differently with our friends, with our teachers. These are what we call communicative styles. These are the styles we use when we communicate. We have intimate. We normally use intimate communicative style to the people who share intimacy with us. Intimacy, meaning to say there is closeness. So when we talk to our let me say our best friends, when we talk to our parents, it's different. When we are sweet, we can say I love you with them. We can utter any word we want to. Let me say, in a typical conversation with your friend, you are not shy. You are not shy to commit grammatical mistakes. Actually, you don't mind it. You are not shy to curse words, to say bad words, because you are used of saying it, just an expression. You are also intimate with your, let's say, boyfriend, girlfriend, or your mother's, if you have wife or husband already. It's different. So the choice of words varies. That's intimate communicative style. Same as when casual. Okay? We can say I love you, mom, intimately to your mother, it's okay. You are close with each other. But you cannot say, I love you to a person, to a stranger you just met today. Let's say you were buying something at a sari-sari store, and suddenly you bump into someone who is not really familiar with you. You cannot simply say, ouch, I love you. It's impossible. And you cannot even say a curse word against that person. Otherwise, it will cause a fight or a chaos. That is casual communication. Later on, I will explain it more. And then conversational, just when we talk to other people, conversational words, we don't have to use highfalutin English words, professional terms, or whatsoever. Conversational. We also have consultative. Consult, the root word is consult. So let's say I am a student and I want to ask something to my teacher. I want to consult something. My choice of words also is different. It's different when I talk to my mom, when I talk to my close friend, and when I talk to a stranger. And we have this what we call frozen. This is a constant language, a language that is not changing. Example, preamble. In the Constitution, forever there is a preamble. Panatang Makabayan. Forever it's Panatang Makabayan. It's the same way. Frozen. It's frozen. It's still. It's not moving. It's permanent. Okay? Now, to be more specific, allow me to read our topic for today. Among the five communicative styles, our main focus today is casual speech style. Casual speech style. Okay? Communication is the key to harmonious human connection. Remember that. All problems can be solved through communication. Without communication, there will be chaos. There will be misunderstanding. If we don't talk to one another, if we don't connect, and if we don't communicate with one another, there's no harmony. That's how important communication is. How would you talk to your parents? It's different, just like what I said. Would it be the same with how you would talk to your peers? It's different. Our choice of words, your choice of words when you talk to your group of friends, when you talk about ML, when you do trash talking, you cannot use those same words with your parents. Otherwise, they will make palo, or they will slap your face, or they will tell you to make layas away from your house. It's different. When you grow up and find a job, when you get to have an interview, it's also different. When you face your interviewer, your future boss, you're very respectful. You change the way you communicate. Okay? According to Juice 1967, okay, there are 5 communicative styles, the 5 which were mentioned a while back. For today, the main topic is casual. So we are just casual. It's just a normal situation. The informal use of language. So informal use of language when communicating with peers or groups. Okay? Peers, your friends. Your classmates. Casual. You're just casual. Since it uses informal language, the sharing of information and thoughts may include jargon, slang, idioms, or the vernacular language during conversations with friends, group chats, and so on. Okay? You have to remember this. When we say communication, it is the process of sending and receiving a message. It's the exchange of ideas. Actually, there are different communication models, but I will not explain them. That's just the main gist of what communication really is. The people who use this style do not necessarily need to have close relationships. We are just casual. We don't have to be close with one another. Okay? That's casual speech style. We mentioned a while back the kinds of language used in a normal casual conversation. Slang, idioms, vernacular, and so on. So when we say slang, informal language used by a particular group, you have your own slang. Let's say, those who are, I don't know if we have already I don't know if G language is an example. Most probably Becky language. Those gays who understand each other using their gay language, it's a slang, okay? It's an informal language used by a particular group, the group of friends. If I'm not particular, just listen to your gay friends, okay? Next example, she felt kilig because of the sweet gesture. So the term kilig, a particular group only understands it. So that is an example of a slang. Let's not make it complicated. Let's put it that way, okay? And then idioms, of course, idioms are figurative language. It's a figurative language which should not be taken literally. So it has another meaning. An informal language used by a particular group whose meanings may not be literally derived. Example, she felt butterflies in her stomach because of the sweet gesture. You don't think that there are butterflies inside her stomach. That can't be. That cannot happen in real life. It's only that it's a figurative language. It means in Tagalog, nagnenervyos siya. Somehow it's related to kinikilig siya. Parang gumagalaw-galaw ang kanyang dibdib. Okay? She felt butterflies in her stomach. Siya pala. Okay? And then vernacular, language or dialect. Your dialect. What's your vernacular? My vernacular is Kapampangan. My vernacular is Ilocano. She felt giddy because of the sweet gesture. Giddy means unstable. Maybe in a particular group, maybe Americans or whatsoever, the term giddy is part of their language. Okay? Same as with, let's say, when you talk with your kapwa Ilocano, ampay kasta, anyamatan. So, certain Ilocanos only understand each other. Same as when Kapampangans talk, o Jo, kamusta na ka? So, we understand each other using our vernacular. So, these are what we use in a casual conversation. Okay? Next. For your activities, these are just very simple. For exercise A, it's what we call KWL chart. K means know, W is want, L is learn. So you will be writing here what you know about casual speech, and then what you want to know about casual speech, and what you learned about casual speech based on my discussion. Exercise B is a concept mapping. There are 5 balloons here. So you are to list down 5 important ideas related to the given word. Briefly explain your answer on the space provided. Okay. So what do you think are the words or ideas related to the term communication? So write it here, first bubble, second bubble, third, fourth, fifth, and then explain them shortly. Letter C, identify whether the following situations use casual speech style or not. Write yes on the space provided before each item if the situation uses casual speech. Okay, if not, write no. So yes or no. Remember, when we use casual speech style, we don't necessarily need to have closeness with the people we speak to or we talk to. No close relationship needed. So talking to your brother's classmate about his missed homework, you don't have to be intimate with your brother's classmate unless you have a relationship. So it's no. Okay? And answer the following. Analyze and use the clues below to solve the crossword puzzle. Write the letters of the correct answers in each box legibly. So these are the clues, and then you have to identify the meaning. Number 1, another term for communicative. I'm not actually particular. I cannot guess. So you just have to think about it. Write a short script that would fit the given situations. All you have to do is to write. Your classmate John, who was sick, missed your English class. Oh, poor John. Your teacher told you to inform him of the research task about communication. How would you inform John? So don't forget, it's a short script. So meaning to say, you will write here your name, me, and then John. And then how would you communicate with each other? Hey John, our teacher told me to blah blah blah. And then his reply. And answer the following questions as well. Letter F, provide the conversation that will suit the situations Sigrid is in. So this is Sigrid. Observe the use of casual speech style. So make sure casual language is used. Sigrid would like to introduce her pet Lucy to their visitor. So their visitor. Maybe this is their visitor. This is Lucy. Sigrid. And then this is Lucy. How would you write the introduction here? And then the response as well. And our last part, reflection part. What is the most important learning from this topic you have gained? Write a short paragraph. So what have you learned based on my discussion? And that's it. Wow, today is a short one. That's it. I hope somehow I was able to introduce to you the different communicative styles, and I hope I was able to elaborate what casual speech style is. And hope to see you again next week. Good luck in answering your activities. Do not forget to follow me in my accounts, Instagram, Twitter at Steve Spear, and then my FB Steve SP. And please subscribe to my channel so that you'll get updates and be updated with all the videos that I am posting. Bye bye. See you again next week. Have a nice day.